Started. Hello, everyone out there. This is Amanda Ray coming to you with a video. This is our S3 Method Mastermind. And what we want to do tonight is we want to just discuss the updates of the system, not going too much into detail, but the things that's going on. Is the S3 method still available? Does it work? And not only that, the number one question, how many slots is available for the mastermind? Because we are filling up and we're excited. We're having a great time working as a team. And what I love about this whole entire process is being able to earn while you learn, which is what we're doing. And not only that, becoming a part of the mastermind is going to allow you to speed up your results and speed up your success, because we're going to be going viral. You know, we have a lot of people that are putting up the information, learning how to generate traffic, learning how to earn while you learn. And not only that, the part that I love the most is holding people accountable, right? Because Fiona and I had we did our testimonial last night, and that's one of the things that a lot of us need, because with your daily life of work, children, dinner, laundry, and trying to fit in a movie here and there, we need to be able to work with a team of people that know what they're doing, know how to build out funnels, know how to run traffic, and not only that, are there to make sure that you're being held accountable, that you're there to make sure that you're successful, so that in 6 months, when I say, guys, are you at your $3,000 or $5,000 mark per month? If you're there, you can say yes. I can say job well done, because you participated and you were committed to the process, okay? For those that don't know, I started my online journey back in 2015. After failing for a year and a half, I went on a 90-day blitz, and that literally changed my life. Not only did it teach me discipline, but I also learned how to generate traffic and how to earn consistently to build a six-figure income online. And what I want to do is just basically share that with others and let people know it is possible to do that if you are committed to the process. It's not about this being hard or easy. It's just really about being consistent, okay? So the S3 method, we are no longer doing reviews. Just to let everybody know, that is no longer around. We are now considered product testers, and this is a product tester program. And on top of that, we are learning other methods on how to earn without having to recruit, and then learning how to also leverage using our results to become successful affiliate marketers, okay? Because most of the people that came into the online industry is here because they were in an affiliate marketing program or multi-level marketing program. They were looking to generate a full-time income online, and that's where we all pretty much started. I think everyone that came into the online space started by signing up with someone's link, and then not being able to earn consistently because there was a disconnect either with the sponsor, with the traffic generation methods, or just knowing what to do when they sat in front of the computer. With this mastermind, we're going to take out the guessing. We're going to take out the frustration, because we're going to learn exactly what to do when we sit in front of the computer, not only by just telling you what to do, but also showing you exactly what to do. That's what it's all about. That's the difference between sponsors and having a mentor, right? And not only that, not having to feel alone, because like I always say, Beyonce and all of these famous rappers and basketball players and stuff, they have a team. You know, they have a community, they have a entourage, right? So that's what we want to have as well, because it's just going to allow us to move through the process much faster and gain success and momentum as a team, okay? I wish I had this when I did my 90-day blitz, but I didn't. But I was determined to see if it worked, and it worked very well. It worked very well. So what we're going to do, Jason, I'm going to bring Jason out. We're going to just touch a little bit about some of the things that are new with this program. We're not going to mention the program, but a lot of people know what it is that we do. But seeing that we're adding a little bit of other things into the mix, like the 100K, you know, we want to be pretty much generic about what we're doing, because there's going to be a lot of different things that's going to play a part in what we do. And what I want everyone to do is take a little piece of everything to make this a long-term success for yourself, for all of us, okay? And like I said, no one income stream is really worth it. You know, when you're online, you want multiple income streams. You want to know how to work the business, and you want to know, what do I need to apply and what to let fly? You know, I'm one of those type of people, if it don't apply, if I don't even want to hear about it. You know, I don't do Instagram, so I don't care about that. You know, I want to do what works. I want to do what works the fastest, and I want to start seeing the money. So that's what we're going to be doing. And in 90 days, we should all have something to look forward to. And we're going to just keep going. This is not going to stop. We're going to have a new team. We're going to keep adding people. And we're going to just keep building, because this is definitely a snowball effect. You know, I didn't start at 100,000. I started at $75 checks that had me extremely excited, $1,000 payment over a weekend that really changed my thinking about the online space. And it went from 30,000 to 75,000 to 125,000 to earning over $450,000 last year online. I have the income tax papers to prove it. It is absolutely amazing. And, you know, I tell people, never judge a book by its cover. Don't judge people. The people that you think will join you won't, and the people that you think will never join you will. It's just work. It works that way. And I promise you, it's not a lie. People that I never thought would do business with me would contact me, and they're like, Amanda, I'm in, where do I pay? You know, and people that I really wanted to be on my team and I begged them, they would not answer the phone. It's just one of those things. So you never leave anyone out, never judge a book by its cover, never think, oh, that person, they don't have it. I've had people that told me, you know, I really don't have it. And then they call me the next day and they're like, you know what, I really need this. And they're in. It's just one of those things that happens. You know, it just works that way. So I promise you, if you're focused, you're committed, you will see success. You will start to build. And we're going to have a lot of people with success stories that come out of this group. And that's what it's about. The people, you are in this group because, in this mastermind, because you did a couple of simple steps to get here, and it's more than the rest, right? You got like 97% out there that's not really earning anything. You got 3% that's earning a lot, but the 97%, there's a very few that even has what it takes to even get started. Most people, they stop before they even start. So we're moving right along, and I'm just excited about it. So I'm going to let Jason go ahead and take over. How you doing, Jason?
Amanda, really appreciate you really talking to us, giving us value. Guys, if you have not seen her W-2, what she posted last week, I advise everybody that's seeing this thing out to go look at that, because I think it's really important, because people don't really, Amanda, a lot of them don't think that's possible. And I can go on and tell you, and I'm actually going to do it. I'm going to show you guys in our group what I made in 2017 just from being in this industry. That's why I tell people constantly when they reach out to me, or they're in another business or whatever the case is, it's really important that you guys do not quit. I mean, really, just being in this industry literally is transforming. And like I said, 2017, I made over 6 figures. And man, I can't tell you how life-changing that is. I really didn't think it would happen that quick, because it took me a long time. And I thought I did it decently quick. And then here comes Amanda, just like literally smashing numbers like left and right, killing me, you know. So it just shows you what you can do. And the thing is, you don't have to, like, I don't know how to put it. It's easy work. It's work though, but it's easy work. And with what we're doing here, you guys have a huge advantage, because you're able to come in, you're able to work from profit, and you're not having to work what's been taught in the past by different people, working in a state of desperation, having to fork out $200, $300, $400 a week. and paid advertising and stuff. You know, with what we teach and with what we do, it's going to be very affordable for everybody. And once we get going on our private mastermind, even more into it, you guys will start seeing how the light bulb starts coming on. Okay, so I'm getting numbers from here, and then I'm implementing this part with what Amanda teaches, and you're getting numbers from there. Okay, so I had a third thing over here, and then all of a sudden it's like a snowball, and it goes so fast you can't stop it if you wanted to. You cannot stop it. The biggest thing I can tell you, especially guys that are already in the private mastermind, and it's something I had to learn, because I'll be honest, when I first started out, I was just like, man, I just looked at the results. I never knew how much work it takes, because like I said, it's easy work, but it is work. You do work in the beginning, it pays off down the road. And I can tell you firsthand, me and Amanda and Scott has worked our butts off here the last month to 2 months. And I can tell you, if you put in this work early, take initiative, and even after we get through the private mastermind, you guys learn what you can to help grow your teams, implement your own trainings, and really just grab the bull by the horns, because that's really what it is. Stepping up, you gotta solve problems for your people. You see how we interact with you guys every day. We do the best we can. I know we're not always quick to answer, but we all do the best we can. We don't believe in shortcuts. We believe in putting the work in. But with these strategies that we found, man, it's going to be so efficient for you guys. Like, man, when you see your results over the next 60 days, if you can just implement what Amanda's talks about, you guys' income is just going to go through the roof. And you guys your mindset was transformed from going from, I can make 2,000 or 3,000 a month to 5,000, 10,000, and you'll start to get the big picture. So when you go to and you see like Amanda's W-2 and you see how much money she made last year, you will really start to see, oh my goodness, this is possible. Because I couldn't believe it, but it very much is. Amanda will tell you. And the thing about it is, people have this misconception. I had a question the other day from somebody. They were like, I just don't know if I can do video because I don't think I'm attractive. Nobody cares about whether you're attractive or not, guys. They only care about you solving their issue, and it's always financial, especially in our industry. They want to know what you can do for them, help them. Mm-hmm. And once they get this confidence, and that's what makes what we do, and especially the offer we're promoting so big, is you're going to be working from profit. So like, there's no pressure on your back to like, oh my goodness, I'm going to be spending this money. I may lose my house or whatever, whatever bill you may want to pay. So now you're going to be in profit. You're going to be able to implement the strategies, and you've got the surveys you'll be doing, and then you'll, really be able to snowball everything. So this is really huge for you guys. So just kind of take advantage of it. And anybody watching, you still got time to get involved with us as we go forward. Amanda may be limiting spots, but we plan to keep these going every so often, and we'll do 90-day increments. Mm-hmm. So it really gets everybody going. We want to keep this thing going every so often, so you guys can come in. Even if you've missed it or you come in midway, you can start back over and you'll be able to hammer it with us. So that's about it, Amanda. If you got anything else that you would like to add.
Yeah, thanks so much, Jason, for that. Yeah, I just want people to understand that too. It's not about being pretty enough or knowing enough. We all we learn as we grow, right? We all learn as you move forward. There's a lot of things that I still don't know, but that I don't need to know everything to start earning. And I think that's what people think when they come into the online industry, that they need to know everything, or there's certain specific things that they need. And to some degree that is true. There's some things that you can't get around, but then there's a lot of things that you can get around. I think that's the part that holds most people back, thinking that the things that they can't do or don't want to do is what's going to cause them to fail, because that was my problem. When I got in, I was just looking for a gifting program where I can put money in and it was going to make me more money. And that's a lie, right? So I needed a funnel. I needed to learn traffic generation strategies. I needed to um, learn the numbers game. That's what I call it, because it is a numbers game. And once I learned that and I was able to be patient with the process, knowing that I'm not going to get rich or make a ton of money in the next 30 days, but if I can stick this out for 6 months, it'll keep me from working a full-time job for the next 45 years. So do I want to do 6 months, or do I want to do 45 years? No, I don't want to do 45 years. My dad has been at the same job since he was 17 years old, and he's now 54. And I don't want to do that. He loves what he does. He's been working and he's looking to retire, but that's not the life that I want. And I think that there's a better way for us to do things, as citizens, as being a part of the United States and paying taxes and having all of these different opportunities available to us. There is a better way to make the money other than being stuck at a desk for 8 to 10 hours a day. For me, it was 12 hours because I used to have a crazy job. But what it is that a lot of people can't tap into that. And that's what we're looking to do. Find a way where people can earn while you learn, right? So that it takes the pressure off, like Jason said, leverage with using what it is that you have. And remember, there's no amount that's too little or too big, right? Or really too little, because every single dollar counts and they all add up. That's what I always tell people. I'm in a program now where I get residual $20 commissions, and people is like, oh, it's only $20. But once you have 100 people paying you $20 a month, those numbers start to add up, right? And think about it. You're really touching a very small, and what I'm going to do is next week, I'll do a PowerPoint presentation just to show this. But if you have a program or product that is US based, you're touching a lot. You have a lot of people to touch. Now think about it. You only need really way under 1% to make a full-time income, because there's so many people that are in the United States. There's so many people that are looking for an online opportunity. So people are like, well, I have a hard time recruiting, or I have a hard time getting people in because, isn't this saturated? Like, it will never be saturated, ever. It's just such a huge industry where there's billions of dollars to be made. There's no such thing. And I get this all the time. What we're doing, is it going to get saturated? Are people going to stop buying at some point? No, there's no such thing. There is so many top earners that are making hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars. For you to just touch and make $5,000 or $10,000 of that money per month is extremely doable, because it's just so much money out there to be made, whether it's through a funnel, a program where there's no recruiting like what we have, or a program where you do a little bit work, but you're able to get paid consistently, or a residual program. There's just so many ways to touch people and get money coming in on a daily basis that you can use all of them and make $10 to $20 from each, and it adds up to a full-time income. There's so many people that said, Amanda, I just need to make $60 a day, or I just want to make $40 a day. That's extremely doable, extremely doable. And if you're not doing at least $100 plus a day within the next 90 to 120 days, you just were not consistent enough to see the results. And I tell people that, what does consistency really, what does that stand for? What does that mean? Because some people think they're consistent because they get online once a week. Absolutely not, okay? When we're speaking of consistency, we're talking about day in and day out. You got 24 hours a day, right? You need to be committing at least 2 hours a day to your business, or at least 4 to 5 days a week. That's what we're talking about when we speak consistency. Not 2 days a week, not once a week, not every other week. or I didn't do it all week because I worked, so I'm going to crunch it into the weekend. It's impossible. You have to spend a little bit every day to build it up. And then it becomes this snowball that starts off real little, and then it just keeps growing and growing and growing. We want everyone to be getting paid every day consistently and applying the techniques that we're learning every single day, at least 4 to 5 days a week. And that's what is considered consistent. Okay. So I just don't want anyone to be misled misled about what consistency really, what is required to start earning consistently. And people say, well, I thought that I was doing well enough to just be on, get on one hangout a week or 2 hangouts a week. And I was just posting, once a week and, a couple of times here and there. That's not consistency. We get so many people that are just under the wrong impression. So that's another thing about the mastermind. You're not going to be left out in the dark. Jason, he goes through a lot of the stuff that you need and what you don't need and helping. And that's what we're all here to do. I set up funnels this morning. I'm doing Aweber tonight. I set up 3 product tester accounts today. It's crazy, right? That's what we want to do. We want to just keep moving forward and helping people, because if a person is reaching out for help, that means that they want to have success. We need some people to do your own homework, but not only that, also allow us to help you to be successful. So we're going to leave it at that. We're not going to go too long. We just finished up another hangout, and then now we're having our mastermind. But we have a lot of things in store for everyone, and I just want to say that I appreciate you all, and I thank you so much for participating and being consistent and believing in the process, and that you have something great to look forward to. And I will see you guys tomorrow. So have a great night, guys.